Today we're going to be cooking up a Tuscan hare ragu with spaghetti. My husband was recently out hunting in Oberon, so he shot a few things, including 2 hare, which we'll be preparing one of today. Between hare and rabbit, rabbit is actually a white meat and hare is a red meat. So the preparation of a hare is a little bit more bloody. So let's get started. Now, it is quite a bloody little beast. I've just opened him up there so you can see all the blood spilling out. Sometimes the blood of a hare is actually used in the recipe, not in this case, but you can certainly see that there is plenty of it. So what we'll do first, we'll cut off the front legs since they're not actually attached by bone. So we'll just work our way along the rib cage here. You see that comes off quite easily. Just work on the other side. That easily. There we go. We have the first 2 pieces of our hare. We are cutting the tummy of the hare. A lot of people do ignore this part, but if you think about it, it is actually technically hare bacon. So you start back at the loin of the hare and you just begin cutting, and you can just guide your knife up past any of the bone that's there. Here's our first piece. Here's our second piece. So now we're going to be tackling the hind legs, which is sort of the money part of the hare. The back legs actually can sometimes account for up to 40% of the hare's weight in total, so maybe not in this case, but it's definitely an important cut to get right. We take our hare, we slice down the middle here, and you can sort of feel where the ball and socket come into play. So just cut around it as much as you can to free it. Then what we need to do is grab it, pull it back to free. You can see it's right there. And then you should be able to cut away. Here's our first leg. Back bit here. So just work your way around that. Here's our second piece. So now we're going to be looking at this middle bit here. First we need to cut the pelvis off. Now I don't really have the right knives for it, but I'm going to use the thickest knife that I have. Using bending it back. See, there's a little bit of waste there, which we obviously do not want to eat. Remove the loin from the rib cage. Usually you would be using your shearers for this job, but because I don't have them, I'm going to be trying to tackle that using my knife. So just cut it off right where meets the... Okay. And you can get in there, finish off the job. Now, usually you would try and remove all the silver side prior to cutting, but I've been a bit lazy, so I'll be doing that now. It's not the funnest job, but just get in there, do the best job you can. What we're going to do is cut, this side as well. Then we're going to work alongside the bones to cut away this loin meat here. Still a bit of pelvis there. Go to the cat. There we go.